dear listeners. Welcome back to Learn English Hub. I am Emma, and I am so happy you are here with us today for another cozy and relaxed English lesson. I hope you are sitting comfortably with a nice cup of hot tea or coffee. It is a beautiful day to practice your listening skills and improve your English.
Hello, everyone. I am Daniel. It is great to be back here in the studio with you, Emma. I agree. It really is a perfect time to slow down and listen to some English conversation. I have my coffee right here, and I am ready to chat. Today, we have a very useful topic for our listeners, don't we?
Yes, we certainly do, Daniel. Today, we are going to talk about our day, but we will focus on the past. We want to practice the past simple tense. This is the tense we use to talk about finished actions. For example, things we did yesterday or last week. It is one of the most important parts of English grammar because we always tell stories about our lives.
Exactly. We love sharing stories. When you see a friend, the first question is usually, "How was your day?" or "What did you do yesterday?" So, knowing how to answer these questions is very important for building friendships and connecting with people. So, Emma, shall we start sharing our stories?
Yes, let's start. I think the best way to learn is to listen to a real conversation about daily life. So, Daniel, I am very curious. Tell me about your day yesterday. How did it begin? What time did you wake up?
Well, yesterday was a busy day, but it was also a good day. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Usually I wake up at 6, but yesterday I was a little tired, so I stayed in bed for an extra hour. After I finally woke up, I went to the kitchen immediately because I needed my morning energy.
Oh, I understand that feeling completely. 7 o'clock is still a good time. It is not too late. So, when you went to the kitchen, what did you do? Did you make a big breakfast for yourself?
No, I did not make a big breakfast yesterday. I was in a hurry because I woke up late, so I just made a pot of coffee. I love the smell of coffee in the morning. It helps me wake up. I drank 2 cups of black coffee. Then I ate a small piece of toast with butter and jam. It was simple, but it was delicious. What about you, Emma? Did you wake up early yesterday?
My morning was a little different. I woke up very early, at 6 o'clock. The sun was shining through the curtains, and the birds were singing outside my window. It was really lovely. I felt very energetic. I didn't stay in bed. I got up, washed my face with cold water, and brushed my teeth. Then I decided to do some exercise.
Wow, you did exercise at 6 in the morning? That is impressive. I usually do not have the energy for sports that early. What kind of exercise did you do? Did you go to the gym, or did you stay at home?
I stayed at home yesterday morning. I rolled out my yoga mat on the living room floor. I did yoga for 30 minutes. I stretched my arms and legs. It really helped me wake up my body. After yoga, I was very hungry, so I went to the kitchen and cooked breakfast. I boiled 2 eggs and cut up some fresh fruit. I ate a very healthy breakfast yesterday.
That sounds fantastic. Yoga and a healthy breakfast are a perfect start to the day. I wish I was that healthy yesterday. After I ate my toast, I looked at the clock on the wall. I realized I was late for work. So, I quickly took a shower and got dressed. I put on my favorite blue shirt and black trousers. I didn't even have time to iron them.
Oh no, being late is so stressful. Did you catch your bus on time? I know you usually take the bus to the city center, or did you decide to drive your car yesterday?
I decided to drive my car because I was late, but that was a mistake. There was so much traffic on the roads. Everyone was driving to work at the same time. So, I sat in my car for 40 minutes. I turned on the radio and listened to some music to stay calm. I finally arrived at the office at 9:15. I was 15 minutes late.
Oh dear, traffic is the worst part of the morning. But at least you listened to music. That can be relaxing. Did your boss say anything when you arrived late? Or was it okay?
Thankfully, it was okay. My boss was not in the office yet. He arrived at 9:30. So, I sat at my desk, turned on my computer, and started to work immediately. Nobody noticed that I was late. I checked my emails and answered a few phone calls from clients. It became a normal morning at the office.
That is lucky. I am glad you did not get into trouble. My workday was quite calm yesterday. Since I work from home, I did not have to travel. I simply walked from my kitchen to my office room. It took about 10 seconds. I sat down and wrote a report for 3 hours. Then, I had a video meeting with my team.
Working from home sounds very convenient. You save so much time because you do not have to drive or take the bus. Tell me about your meeting. Was it long? Sometimes online meetings can be very boring.
It was actually a good meeting. We talked about a new project we are starting next month. My colleagues were happy and full of ideas. We laughed a lot during the call. The meeting lasted for 1 hour. After the meeting, I felt tired, so I decided to take a break. It was finally lunchtime.
Lunchtime is my favorite time of the day. After my busy morning, I was very hungry again. At 12 o'clock, I left the office. I walked to a small sandwich shop across the street. It was a sunny day, so I wanted to go outside and get some fresh air.
Oh, nice. Fresh air is so important when you work in an office. What did you buy at the sandwich shop? Did you try something new, or did you get your favorite sandwich?
I bought a spicy chicken sandwich with lettuce and tomatoes. I also bought a bottle of fresh orange juice. Then I walked to the park near my office. I found a bench under a big tree. It was very quiet there. I ate my sandwich slowly and watched the people walking by. It was a nice break from the computer screen.
That sounds delightful, Daniel. Eating outside in the park is very relaxing. For my lunch, I did not cook. I was feeling a bit lazy. I looked in my fridge and I saw some leftover pasta from the day before. So, I heated the pasta in the microwave. I ate it quickly while I read a fashion magazine. It wasn't a fancy lunch, but it tasted good.
Leftover pasta is always delicious. Sometimes it tastes better the next day. After lunch, I went back to the office. The afternoon was very busy. I had a lot of documents to read and sign. I worked hard until 5 o'clock. My eyes were very tired by the end of the day.
I can imagine. Staring at documents all day is difficult. Did you finish all your work, or did you leave some for today?
I finished most of it. I wanted to leave with a clear mind. So, at 5 o'clock, I shut down my computer and said goodbye to my coworkers. I walked to my car. Thankfully, the traffic in the evening was much better. I drove home in 20 minutes. I was very happy to see my house.
Coming home is the best feeling. My afternoon was a bit creative. After lunch, I worked for 2 more hours. Then, I stopped working at 4 o'clock. I wanted to do something fun, so I played the guitar for a little while. I am not very good, but I enjoy it. I practiced a new song I learned on YouTube.
I didn't know you played the guitar, Emma. That is wonderful. Creativity is great for relaxing the brain. Did you play for a long time?
I played for about 45 minutes. My fingers started to hurt, so I stopped. Then I decided to clean my apartment a little bit. I tidied the living room and watered my plants. I love my plants. They looked thirsty. After that, I felt very productive.
You were very productive yesterday. Yoga, work, guitar, cleaning. Wow. When I got home, I was exhausted. I did not want to do anything active. I just wanted to relax. I changed my clothes and put on my comfortable pajamas immediately. Then I sat on the sofa.
I don't blame you. Sometimes we just need to rest. So, what did you do on the sofa? Did you watch television? Or maybe you read a book?
I turned on the television. I wanted to watch a movie. I searched for a comedy because I wanted to laugh. I found a funny movie about a dog who travels around the world. It was silly, but it made me happy. I ate some popcorn and watched the whole movie.
That sounds like a fun movie. I like comedies too. My evening was quiet. After I cleaned, I started to prepare dinner. I love cooking in the evening. It helps me slow down. I chopped some vegetables, carrots, onions, and peppers. I made a big pot of hot vegetable soup.
Vegetable soup sounds perfect for a cozy evening. Did you bake some bread to go with it? I love soup with fresh bread.
Yes, I did. I had a loaf of fresh bread from the bakery. I toasted some slices and put cheese on them. I sat at my dining table and ate my soup. It was warm and tasty. While I ate, I listened to a podcast, just like our listeners are doing right now.
That is a funny coincidence. Listening to podcasts while eating is a great habit. So after dinner, what happened? Did you go to sleep early?
Not immediately. After dinner, I washed the dishes. I like a clean kitchen before I go to bed. Then I called my sister. We talked on the phone for an hour. She told me about her day, and I told her about mine. It was nice to hear her voice.
That is sweet. Talking to family is a great way to end the day. For me, after the movie finished, I was very hungry again. I realized I didn't eat a proper dinner. I only had popcorn. So at 8 o'clock, I went to the kitchen and made a quick cheese sandwich. Then I read a book for 30 minutes.
Reading is such a good way to prepare for sleep. It calms your mind. What book did you read yesterday? Was it an adventure story?
No, it was a history book. I am reading about ancient castles in Europe. It is very interesting, but sometimes the details are complicated. I read 2 chapters. Then my eyes started to close. I was ready for bed.
Ancient castles sound fascinating. I usually read romance novels or mystery books. So, what time did you finally go to sleep?
I brushed my teeth and went to bed at 10:30. I was asleep very quickly. I think I fell asleep in 5 minutes. I slept very well until this morning. What about you, Emma? What time did your day end?
After I finished talking to my sister, I took a warm bath with bubbles. It was very relaxing. I put on my pajamas and got into bed around 11 o'clock. I turned off the light and closed my eyes. I was happy because I had a good day. And that was my yesterday.
It sounds like we both had good days. Different days, but good days. You know, Emma, when we tell these stories, we use so many regular and irregular verbs. It comes naturally.
That is true, Daniel. It is amazing how much grammar we use without thinking. Listeners, did you notice the verbs we used? We used words like woke, went, ate, drank, and sat. These are irregular verbs. They change their form completely in the past tense.
Yes, and we also used regular verbs. These are the ones that end in the letters ed, like cooked, watched, played, started, and walked. Remember, sometimes the ed sounds like a t, like in walked. And sometimes it sounds like a d, like in played.
That is a great tip, Daniel. pronunciation is important. It is a good idea to listen to our conversation again and try to hear the difference between the sounds.
Exactly. Practice makes perfect. Don't worry if you don't remember all the words right away. Learning a language takes time. You are doing a great job just by listening to us today.
We are very proud of you for studying with us. Every time you listen, your brain gets stronger in English. Now, we have a challenge for you. Try to think about your day yesterday. Can you say 3 things you did? For example, I walked, I ate, I worked.
That is a wonderful challenge for our listeners. Try to say 3 sentences about your yesterday out loud, or you can write them down in a notebook.
Or, even better, you can write your sentences in the comments section below this video. We would love to read about your day. Did you drink coffee? Did you go to the park? Tell us.
Yes, please share with us. We love reading your comments. It makes us feel like a real community of friends. Also, if you enjoyed this cozy chat, please remember to click the like button. It helps other students find our podcast.
And do not forget to subscribe to the Learn English Hub channel. If you subscribe, you will not miss our next episode. We have many more interesting topics to talk about.
We certainly do. We want to help you grow from a beginner to an advanced speaker. But for today, we are finished. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Daniel.
It was a pleasure to talk to you too, Daniel. And thank you to everyone listening at home, on the bus, or on a walk. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening wherever you are.
Keep practicing, stay positive, and see you next time. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep learning.